Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Saturday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Claymore. So in the last episode, we found out that the Abyssal ones are all pissed at each other for some reason. They didn't really give us a reason, I don't think. I think it's just they're mad at each other. And they know each other because they're like proto-Claymores, like they're so old that they're just fucking gods now, I guess. And Claire has two new best friends now. The Claymore Rebellion that we're never going to get to see is getting bigger. Got a squad now. We got a party. We got a fucking when's my Claymore RPG coming on? I'm actually interested in where this is going to go. And I've actually also got an episode where shit's going to go off the rails. I probably should have had double check this comp before I started, but it's like apparently it's like not until like the last like 3 episodes, I think it is. Oh no, that's like a week ago. I ain't gonna find it. But yeah, apparently like the last 3 episodes just go like you just go like follow the manga and then just skirt and just fucking off into some made up bullshit land. Like Jesus Christ, they couldn't fucking wait like 3 more volumes. Holy shit. But yeah, so we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to that in a big way because I feel a setup coming on, a setup of just this big thing of like Claire like rising up and being like, yes, come fellow Claymores, let's rise against this bullshit and master our powers and all that shit. You know, fucking take off their bras they don't wear and burn them or some stupid shit like I don't fucking know. Oh no, any second wave feminists are still alive are going to get pissed at me. I don't even have beef with them. And it's just I feel like it's just not going to happen. It's just going to fuck up. But let's see, shall we? In 3, 2, 1 and go. All right, let's see what the squad's like. Is the squad on point still? Oh yeah, this is the same thing as at the end of the last episode, where we got that peek at the other Abyssal one. He just fucking annihilated everyone. So it was almost like watching to the end of the credits does nothing. Nani the fuck is happening? Spooky Yoma man. All right. I expected more from these cold opens. I guess I should stop doing that, but yeah, like, I feel like there's this general idea of, like, Claire going through, and she's like, I have this quest to kill Priscilla. The organization keeps getting in my way. The organization also keeps killing people like me. They also have been abusing us essentially since we were babies. If they get in the way, I'm going to stab them. And now I have this party going on. This party is also going through the same bullshit as I am. Rebellion now? Race war now? Like, you know, it's like... It's... like, it feels like the buildup is happening. But like, I feel like we don't have enough time. I feel like it's gonna get fucked up. We spent so much time dicking around in the past that I feel like there's not enough to turn it around. Why would you only wear one shoe? Why not just go completely barefoot? Claire, you have a fucking party now. You can take on higher level dungeons. Like, Claire could just fucking get a whole squad of fucking Claymores. Like, even ones that aren't good at fucking maintaining their Yoki, right? And just, like, have them just go ham on it. And so you could just, like, yank them back, you know? It's like... Like, Claire would be the perfect fucking like Claymore leader. Like, just go ham on this sandwich. And like the second someone starts going awake, and she's like, no, you don't. Grab them by their hair and pull them back. Like, you know, it's like. Claire is so fucking stupid. Hey, it's the best friends. The bestest of friends. Oh no. Hello, Raffaella, where have you been? Have you been doing killing off the mentor character? Oh, she's Krillin. Oh, okay, I am immediately less threatened. She's just Krillin. Her main ability is just, oh, I can hide my power level. You mean the ability that fucking Krillin came up with? Oh, Galtea's dead. Oh, great! This amazing character that, like, had so much potential for this fucking upcoming race war between Claymores and humans. Oh, okay, you spared her? Alright. Oh, so you're essentially just killing her then. You've essentially just been like, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna send her on missions that's gonna get her killed. Neat. And you're doing the same thing to Claire. Great. Does the organization even give a single fuck? Like, do they realize how fucking... That's like someone fucking, like, committing murder, and instead of giving them the death penalty, you force them to enlist in the Marines. Like, and you just airdrop them into the middle of fucking... I don't know, where is ISIS stationed now? Just drop them into the fucking middle of wherever ISIS is the thickest. Have fun! Have fun, random Crips and Blood members! Go kill them. Like, see, these guys, like... And then they're just like, oh yeah, you want your fuck toy, right? Go get it! Go get it, girl! Go get it! Fucking, like, he's like a bone. Like, I don't know if I like or hate that about the organization. Like, the fact that they never seem to be willing... They never seem to be willing to do their own dirty work, you know what I mean? Alphonse. Oh, they gave her armor back. Great. So that really cool redesign and that new armor. None of that then. Fuck's sake. Hey! I think we've seen you before. Oh yeah, she was was she the regenerator? Or no? Oh god. I don't remember their fucking powers. I don't remember their fucking powers because all the Claymores look the fucking same. Blonde hair, blue eyes. But yeah, they gathered the fuck up league. Like they gathered the League of Fuck Ups. The Sense of Fuck Up Alliance. Like they expect them all to die. Like, one of them was stretchy, one of them could regen really well, and the other one... What could she do? I don't fucking remember. No, we gotta Mamoru our Nakamas, not stab them. Oh my god. Really? That's her voice? Hi, my name's Flora. I'm number 8. Hi. Like, that's a fucking... That's great. That's a fucking great-ass voice. I was wondering when she'd show up again. Yeah. It's literally the sense of fuck up alliance. Like these are like this has happened before. They gathered up all of the people that almost awakened. They're like, all right, one awakened couldn't kill a group of them. Let's try against a fucking army of them. Let's try that, shall we? Like, I don't know whether I approve or disapprove of the organization being this shitty, you know? It's like... They put the girls through this. They purposely go for ones that are traumatized slash fucked up. That they're going to develop... They're going to develop mental illness that leads to awakening. And then when they get ones that are sane enough to come back from awakening, they're like, alright, fuck it. Like, send them off to get killed by something we don't... That woman is buff as fuck. Send them off to get killed by something because we're too fucking weak to do it ourselves. She has 2 swords. That means she's a protagonist. It's fucking Kirito. Undyne. Well, she couldn't have, like, sawn off her fucking handles a bit? Like, you know there's a reason why you don't dual-wield greatswords, right? Beyond the weight? Not even, like, greatswords, like you can one-hand a longsword, right? Like, completely dismissing the fact that longsword, that dual-wielding is just really dumb in general. You don't dual-wield longswords because the handles are so long that as you're swinging them, the handles will get caught on each other. So, like, yeah, that's why if you do dual wielding at all, short swords. Fucking floor, like, everyone's just so scared of this fucking soft fucking voiced little girl, holy crap. Like, that's such a cool idea, like, the fact that she's just drawing and, like, sheathing her sword so fast is causing a fucking shockwave, that's ridiculous. Why would you make the one who fucking shit-talked you a captain? I highly expect, like, the majority of these fucking characters to just die. Like, so far, like, every Claymore that we know is a fuck-up is here. Which implies that the rest of these guys are fuck-ups in some way. I mean, like, we've seen this happen twice now, where they just send people off. What was her name? Queenie? Alright, then I didn't know we were using fucking, like, MSN screen names. How did Claymores even learn how to sleep like that? That seems so. That's put like maybe this is just like me like Nozzy the cripple speaking, but like sleeping like with your back ramrod straight like that over time, that's going to put undue pressure on your discs and fuck you up. Like your ass isn't exactly the most supportive structure. Yay, friendship. We'll band together to fucking murder the organization, except we won't. I do like how at the very least she still has the arm bindings. I do at least appreciate that. There's still that bit of customization on her armor. You know what? Actually, speaking of that, I do actually wish that there was a little bit more differentiate. Fuck English differentiation. There you go. I do wish there was a bit of a differentiation between different claymores and their armor. Like we're starting to see it a tiny bit, like Claire with her arm. Uh, Claire with her arm. What's her face with the Undyne with the fucking big bulging muscles and stuff like that. I feel like it would lead more into. That would lead more into more ability to differentiate, like to determine which Claymore is which, because they all look the fucking same. Like they're all blonde with silver eyes, and like a lot of them have very similar hairstyles. So it's like only one's like Claire sticks out because she's the protagonist. She's the most detailed. Miriam stands out because she's got like a very specific haircut. Flora, same reason. Like, you know, yeah, we were sent to die. You know, it's like if you want to make characters into mooks, then yeah, all right, make them all look the same. But if you're going to make some of those mooks be protagonists, then why not put something in there? Like some of them have like I don't know, like trophies, like or like one of them has like maybe one of them have like tally marks on their shoulder pads or something like that. You know. Or like maybe one hails from whatever the equivalent of Africa is, and they've got like fucking like tribal fetishes hanging off or something, like just little shits like that where it's like where they came from and their history before being a claymore is expressed after the fact, like it removes a lot of it's the stormtrooper effect. It makes everyone the same, but not in the good way. Just like communism. But then when you make protagonists out of some of them, some people are more the same than others, you know what I mean? I am paying attention, by the way. They're just not saying anything I really want to expound on until after. Just beating you to the punch on that. I do like how the awakened beings are staying in their human forms as well. I do enjoy that. Because while their awakened forms are really fun, I do like the idea that they're actually just men as well. They're men as well as monsters. It's almost is that guy just using? Is he's just a better version of Dolph? He's just a better version of Dolph. He can shoot out poles that he can then retract. Unless, oh wait, no, those are just tentacles. Great. Okay. All right, I take back what I said. That looks way better. He's the queen of fucking blades. Fucking slurp slurp. And no killing children in my Christian anime, thank you. Of course it's Miriam. Everyone will take up your great swords. If your great sword's not available, your okay sword will do, I guess. They really should have figured this out on the way there. 'Cause now they're just telling this guy their plan. It's almost as if they're trained not to panic when faced with fucking monsters. Ya dingus. Have you never fought claymores before? Oh yeah, but some of them are pussies. Some of them are pussies. Yeah, that's the thing. You always gotta have some jobbers in your monster hunts. Adds tension. Fuck you, Flora. Jesus. You know what? I want Claire to get the highest kill count out of fucking spite. Congrats, Flora. You get fucking... What? He has mind control. He's got mind control. That's fucking great. It's the perfect ability for Claire to counter. Come on, Claire, you have the same power. You have the exact same power, for fuck's sake. There you go. Like, seriously, like, why did it take her so long? And he's got his dick out. Is he a dolphin? What the fuck is his head? Yo, show me your full body, because I think you look like a big stupid dolphin. Let me see. Oh, there's the theme. Hey, oh, Helen was the stretchy one. Alright. Alright, so Helen was the stretchy one, and the short-haired one with the dude haircut is the regenerator. Right? Deneva. Right. I'm trying to remember, but by God, they look so generic. Like, as I was saying, this is where, like, I know you get that complaint of, like, oh no, protagonist-kun, but there's a reason for that. Alright, and that's the end. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good! Oh! Oh, boy, okay, so... I feel like we're starting to get towards the... Not the end, but the climax. Like, we're working towards it, because I feel like the climax of this is going to be Claire facing off against the Abyssal one, and then maybe facing off against Priscilla, or maybe in a different order than that. But, like, seeing more Claymores and seeing the breadth of their skill levels, and like, the fact that some of them are really good at this whole monster slaying thing, and some of them are absolute fucking dog shit at it. It's really interesting because it shows more personality between members of the Claymore organization, and it just more characterization is good. But I think I'm just gonna repeat it here because because it is such a problem throughout Claymore, and I was hoping that it would become less of a thing, not less of a thing, but like less of a problem. And it's literally because they're almost there, and it's the fact that it's really difficult to tell claymores apart. Specific, like the ones that have like really specific haircuts, like I can kind of pick out Helen from a crowd, but her haircut, that's only because her haircut is really close to Claire's. So like you just start looking for Claire, and you're like, oh, there's Helen, and you can tell because her fucking side bits are different, right? Hers are come to a point, and Claire's come to a square, kind of thing. You know, it's like that's kind of there, but beyond their hairstyle, there's the fact that claymores are so uniform. When personality-wise, they are so different, feels like it's such a big disservice. And I get that, like, if every single Claymore was like it, then that'd be impossible to draw, and it's like, yeah, no, fuck that, but I mean, literally that's why anime has the trope of guess the protag. And it's and like I've never been against that trope. Like it's because it is helpful. It's like, oh, like the biggest example of it I think would probably be fucking I was gonna say Naruto, but I'm gonna swerve it. I'm gonna swerve it to fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh is dumber. Like, look at like the cast of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? You can almost see like the rankings of protagonists by how complex their design is, right? Like Yugi, like in the original one, Yugi is the most complex because he's got like fucking 2 sets of hair, right? Followed by Joey, followed by Joey, followed by Kaiba, followed by Mokuba, followed by Tristan, and then like the antagonists, of course. And at the very end, you got like the nobodies who've got very, very simple designs, like not my, you know, season 1 Mai, season 3 Mai, I think she changed herself up a bit, and Taya as well. Like throughout that series, like every character has something to separate them out, even in parts of it where they're literally all wearing the same thing. Like at early season 1, where everyone's wearing the same fucking school uniform that Yugi never takes off throughout all fucking, what was it, like 4 seasons? That was kind of weird. But you know, like even though like everyone's wearing the same school uniform, like they're all differentiated by their hair color, their accessories, and just little things like that. And I feel like Claymore could kind of benefit from that, in that it's fairly clear that I don't think the organization gives a fuck like what they wear. I really don't think they care, like, because I mean Claire's still wearing that, like, that sleeve that she took from Elena's gimp suit. Nobody's called her out on that. Like, she put on the uniform, but I mean, it was literally in tatters. Like, her old stuff was literally in tatters. And Jean was literally naked underneath that cloak. So yeah, they're going to put the uniforms on because it's new clothes. But they didn't, like, the organization never said, no, you can't wear that. You can't wear that. No, take that shit off. And so it's very clear they don't care. So it's like, why not have it so that these claymores, these girls that come from all these variant backgrounds, like with their families just killed by Yoma and then being adopted by this organization, why not have like things of their old life or like mementos or something like with them? Like, what if Ophelia, all right, like just like her big thing was her big brother, right? Her big brother got killed, right? So what if, I don't know, let's just off the top of my head, say her big brother had a charm, right? He had like a little charm, like a little wooden charm. It was like in the shape of a dog, right? Like a little wooden dog thing on a chain or on a rope, and like she just wore it, and she was just wearing it around her neck, right? Like, and that was her thing, like a little tiny thing, little tiny dog on a rope, like right here, and other than that, she's wearing everything stock. And I mean, Ophelia's kind of a bad example because like her hairstyle is very unique compared to the other Claymores, but like, you get what I'm saying, right? Like that way, even when we run into her awakened form, yeah, you would see like this big fuck off awakened, and you could make it look nothing like Ophelia, but then you see around its neck, little dog, and that's your thing. Like, oh, that's Ophelia. Ooh. Or, you know, like, or if there was, like, a Claymore who was from the equivalent of... I think I said this, actually. Shit, fuck, I said it again. Or, like, a Claymore that was from the equivalent of Africa, right? And she had, like, fucking, I don't know, like, tribal face paint on. Like, or like, she had, like, little, like, tribal fetishes hanging from... You know, like... You know what I mean? Like, not even, like... You know, just, like, something. It's like, oh, this character is obviously from a different culture before becoming a Claymore. So they incorporated their culture... Like, because their village got fucking destroyed by Yoma, they incorporated their dead culture into their armor, you know? Like, some just little things like that. Like, it doesn't have to be like that blatant and flashy, but just something to make Claymores just stand out from each other, you know? Like, it's like, right, I think the only thing they've got going for them is their personalities and minor changes in hairstyle, but there's only so many versions of short blonde hair you can go through. Like, even, like, Undyne. Like, even Undyne kind of works because she is just so fucking muscle-bound that, like, you can pick her out in a crowd by looking at her goddamn abdominals. You know, it's like that stands out incredibly well, and she's got 2 swords also, you know, so it's like you can pick her out in a crowd. Like, even like minor things like body type would be good. Like, I'm not shitting on the series. It's just like a minor design gripe that, like, now that we've got a bunch of Claymores in one place, it is bugging me a bit. But other than that, I loved this episode and I love this show. Do not get me wrong. I hope you haven't clicked off during that diatribe kind of thing, because I do love this show. I enjoy it. It is fun. I love the premise. And I love the execution so far. Like, all the Claymores running into them, seeing the ones that we've met already, and seeing how they've progressed in their things. Everyone getting all caught up around the fire and introducing Jean and learning more about being half woke. I love that. That's great. I love that as character development. The awakened beings knowing that there's going to be fucking Claymores coming after them after they blew the fuck out those other ones, and they just launch a preemptive attack at the village, and you get to see their personalities and how disparate they are, because they're not just fucking awful monsters, but, like, so they have all these disparate personalities, but they are different people. Like, they are different people and they have different personalities, but they all work together and they're like a team because they work for the same guy. It's great, and I love it, and it's a great parallel to the people they fight, the Claymores, because the Claymores are exactly the fucking same. They all have disparate personalities, they are all different, but yet, while the awakened beings are all... They seem very much more free, more, not liberal, but liberated? Kind of thing. Like, they're all very, very independent. The Claymores all have their own personalities. They all have their own tics. They all have their own stuff. And their own powers. But they are limited by the organization. And that is something where I could see the idea of them all wearing the same uniform being a thing. But... I mean, they do that same thing in fucking Naruto, right? Like, fuck it. Like, and I know, I need to stop bringing up Naruto because I've said again and again, I hate Naruto, but it's such a good fucking comparison for shonens, because Naruto is just generic shonen the anime. I know, but fuck. Bear with me. Like in Naruto, they do the same thing. Like, everyone has to wear this fucking headband. Everyone has to wear it. If you don't wear this fucking headband, you are not a ninja. And anyone who is wearing a different fucking headband, no, it's a Crips v Bloods thing. Fuck you. It's, you know, it's like... And Claymores is kind of the same thing. They all have to wear that uniform. They can make minor modifications to it, as evidenced by this episode. No one giving a fuck that Claire's wearing that arm brace. But they all have to wear it. And meanwhile, with the awakened beings, it's like, we don't care. I'll run around my dick out if I want. I don't care. And it's very much a really interesting dichotomy between like these two groups of beings that are very similar and actually branch off from the same source, but one is very, very tightly controlled and very uniform, and the other ones are very disparate and separate, and just like taxation is theft, like, you know, like they're all pure independence. And it's a really interesting dichotomy there that I really like, and I hope it goes places, because it's fun. But also, there's a little bit of hypocrisy in there, because a lot of the Awakened do try and force Claymores to join them, which is, I guess you could kind of see it as like, we're independent, we can do what we fucking want, and you're gonna do what you fucking want too, even if I have to force you to do what you want. And that's kind of hypocritical a little bit, but I think it works. I think that's neat. But yeah, lots of cool shit. I like it. There's some like mild little philosophy things in there I think I can dig out, but we need more. We need some more. Oh boy. Everybody, let me know what you thought down there in the comments, and please do not think that just because I have issues with the character design, I have issues with the show. For fuck's sake, I'm still getting comments about Gate because I hate that show, yet see the gold in it. People ignore that and be like, "You hate the show." Like those vibrations from my phone, those are all Gate comments. Those are comments about Gate and how people are fucking getting annoyed at me. It's fucking great. Anyway, everybody, as always, I am Nozz. Let me know what you thought down there in the comments. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and hit that bell button, because that's what YouTube wants you to do, I guess. And if you really love my content, you can always support me on Patreon, and gets you the ability to recommend things to react to let's play, to stream, to review. Like this one, actually. This one was a Patreon request by Niskurdy, and you can join this big ol' fun list that's coming up in a couple seconds here. And I'll see you in the next video. But when we've all become a trash mammal today, and I will see you around the room.